Hello there, good morning to you. This is Kakaaki Social. I'm Rena Obozeghie. Now, a federal high court in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, has issued an interim order that has restrained the State House of Assembly from removing Obozeghie of the same Fubara camp as the speaker. Now, the presiding judge, M.W. Danagogo, granted the ex parte order on Tuesday as political crisis deepens in the state. Now, by this order, the factional Speaker from Weekend Stand, that's Martin Amawele, and his deputy are forbidden from disrupting the smooth operations of the House until the hearing and determination of the motion on notice that is already filed in same suit. Now, in case you missed it, he was impeached in October this year during the political crisis, as he was said to have frustrated all attempts to impeach the sitting governor, Sim Fubara. Now, let's take you over to the social media at this point to say that Nifemi is reacting, and he says, Wike won yesterday when 27 lawmakers decamped to APC, but Governor Fubara has the upper hand today with the ex parte order recognizing his four-man assembly. Who knows what happens tomorrow? And Omega at 74 says Fubara will be working with Rotimi and Atiku and believe they are the ones giving Fubara the lever to bite the finger that fits him and to destroy the ladder which he uses to climb up. May God give us long life to see how it ends. Beware of who you choose as a successor. Now, beware of who you choose as a successor. To think that we actually have the power to choose who succeeds us in democracy. Well, for Dennis, it says, enough is enough for the political class to be aware that it can no longer take both the electorate and party that sponsored them for election for a ride. Let the Speaker of River State House of Assembly declare the 27th seat vacant. Game of politics. Oh, well. And finally, Odumodu is reacting to this, and he says, morally, there is no need for anyone to pity either Sim or Wike because they were both partners in crime. They formed the Grand Alliance that rigged the elections. I sincerely pity the people of River State whose dividend to good governance are sacrificed on the altar of political gimmicks. Now, there's also a throwback video of Yesom Wike, who is condemning godfatherism, and he says, as soon as I leave power, my hands are off River State politics. So let's bring him back, as Netizens also brought this video back yesterday on the space of social media.
That's how God wants it. But see, when you are in a position to think that what's happening in Lagos State, you will do it here. It may be difficult. You cannot continue to say you must be a godfather of the state. That's the problem. It's not possible. Today I live here in the name of Almighty God. I have no business to say why must I produce? Why? What am I hiding? The people of the state should be able to say this is who they want to produce.
All right, let's come to my gender, who, as a female customs officer at the departure hall of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos, has been caught on camera demanding 5,000 naira bribe from a male air passenger. Now, it looks like the man was wearing a hidden camera and it could capture the transaction, including the face of the officer in a now viral video. The woman who negotiated her worth down to 2,000 naira from 5,000 naira at least refused to accept the 1,000 naira offered by the passenger and then tries to impound his baggage as he would not offer more.
I not get.
Okay, bring 3.
I not get. Talk with, I'll give you.
How much do you have?
Come put this in for your bros, no to go. I'll give an obviously take.
I don't for them. Give me 2.
And I'll give you this.
Wait.
You want to most stay here? I don't give you 1K, say everything no dey. I give him 1,000. Mama, where they carry the bag they go now? No, leave my here. Mama, stop. I don't want to be rude, I beg.
Okay.
I don't want to be rude, please.
Not rude.
So why are you doing this now? For your OC, for your OC now.
Give me 1,000. For what?
Mama, I don't want to be rude, I beg.
Go ahead.
I don't want to be rude.
Go ahead. What you sow is what you reap. Go ahead.
I don't want to sow anything.
What you sow is what you reap. Go ahead.
Okay, what you sow is what you reap. All right, let's have some reactions to this from Instagram. Chika is saying these people can intentionally make you miss flight due to their greed. They should wear body camera and microphones. Even the ones launching investigations are also involved. They will punish the officer for allowing herself to get caught. For Oscar, he says, she said, what you sow is what you reap. Many Nigerians have lost touch of reality of life. I understand if you beg for tips, but using force is crossing the line. With all the videos flying on the internet every day, they will still not learn, but gonna learn the hard way, according to VDM. And more reactions also on Instagram coming from this user, and he says this has to stop. Only in Nigeria will you see this. It's a bad image for our country. Now only we paupers harbor. They always try to intimidate you if you do good or bad. Same situation of settle me. Action should be taken to stop this. And then maybe being considerate is this user who says if this woman lose her job, hope you will forgive yourself for putting her here on social media. The big criminals are out there looting the country to pieces. Nobody is perfect, my guy. Now, the Nigeria Customs Service has reacted to this, and they said that it was unprofessional. Her action is inconsistent with the values of the agency. So a comprehensive investigation has commenced to ascertain what indeed transpired. But it was good that they said she is our staff, unlike some agencies or commissions who will say, no, it was a fake officer. So, yeah, but then again, you would think how a fake, customs officer would get into the airport. Maybe. Let's see what comes out of these investigations. And some members of the male gender have been protesting on the streets of social media. This is because of the acclaimed discrimination by the vice president himself, Kashim Shettima. Now, VP Shettima was at the latest convocation of one of the universities in Ilorin, Kwara State, where he donated 25 million naira for the school fees of indigent female students. Indigent female students was emphatically his beneficiary. So now the men are angry that the VP could tell indigent male students to struggle as men and sort their bills themselves.
I want to make a pledge of 25 million naira scholarship to indigent female students. Indigent female students. Female students without the means to pay for their school fees. The men, I'm sorry, I'm just like you can struggle and pay your school fees.
All right, let's see how this met netizens on Twitter, on X. Is this user who says, man, no like man. And then Rashid says, as a man coming into this world, life is already leading you to 0. And if you're born in Nigeria, it is 5-0. And Kelvin on Instagram is saying, doesn't make any sense. He's in a position to know better. A lacking, hungry, and desperate man is likely to be a menace to the society than a female. None should be disregarded. Both should be accommodated in such plans. And then Ade is saying, but it's not nice, Sha. No wonder some guys, they cross. Okay, cross-gender, you wake up this morning only for a man to say, I am now your mother. Okay, so let's go to our final story, which is coming from Ondo State and Osun State, rather. There seems to be tension in that state as 18 primary school pupils were hospitalized, treated, and discharged of food poisoning. The food is that is provided by the Ademola Adeleke-led state government under the free school feeding program. Now, while investigations have been ordered into the development, the opposition political party, APC, in the state has brought in politics, and they are saying that this is just another episode of the lackadaisical leadership in the state, and they are demanding a stop to the scheme. Now, the chefs have also been called to a meeting by the state government and enforcement of food standards, as well as the auditing of all meal, that's the structure, that's what they call it, all meal structure, have been directed to prevent further occurrences. Let's see how the APC in the state reacted to this, you know. It says the humanity in me, that's the spokesperson for the party in the state, it says became uncomfortable when one of victim's mother gave account of her child coming back from school with an offensive odor similar to a rotten egg. If these allegations are true, then Governor Adeleke must have a clear conversation with his creator. How would the food vendors be dedicated when they are paid peanuts and are not supplied with the right food supplies? That is the APC in Osun State reacting to that. But then Chukwuemeka is saying, why the wickedness? Must you people use human lives for game or to blackmail the governor? And final reaction is also coming from Instagram. This user prints, it says, all now opposition party set up. So let's see what the investigation would reveal, if this is actually politics being played with human lives. I definitely hope that it is not what we are thinking right now. And you see that Christmas has started in that communications. Merry Christmas to all of you at home, and do have a good season. Hope you get your money and you're able to meet all of your needs this festive season. Congratulations to all of us. We're witnessing another end of the year, and of course, you know that the best is reserved for the last. Good morning, Uncle. Merry Christmas to you.
Best reserved for the last.
Absolutely.
Quite key there, really. And we're all grateful to God in that communication in Nigeria, despite all the pressures from everywhere. You know,
Losing
God,
our founder this year.
so many things happened, Rena. You don't even have to say that. But then, God has also kept us going up until now. So we say congratulations to ourselves, and then thank you, Baba God.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. You seem like in the mood already, with the colors already. So let's see how it all pans out. And then thank you for all that developments on the social media space.